bonus episode with Nicdali, and you've got some awesome stuff to show us.
Okay, yes. So I have this is a sticker of Ms Mexica, my comic book character. She's a vampire alien, and it is drawn by my business partner, Julian Axel. I can't say it right now. I know I can normally say it, but um so she is an incredible artist. So I first reached out to her in 2012, and I asked her, I don't have the drawing with me that she drew, but I asked her to draw two vampires fighting in a temple setting, fighting like lizard people. And so it came out really incredible. And then recently, in 2019, I had her draw this picture for me.
Oh
Alexiel.
my gosh, it's
Jillian
exquisite.
Alexiel. That's her name. And she's the artist. She's the illustrator for Ms Mexica comic. So this is me. This is me. That's my man. And this is from the goddess of love, the theme. That's where
Yeah.
I was inspired. This is the Egyptian god of knowledge, Thoth. And this is it. This is Ventura. This is where I live now, Ventura, California. But it has a lot of meaning. And I told her, this is when I knew her and I had a strong connection. So I told her, I was like, the way this painting came out is how I described it to her. I want this, this, and this. I want this. I want to look like this. I want the god of Thoth. I want the seashell and everything. So, and it came out so perfect. And not only that, she's just an incredible artist. You have to check out her art. She's really different too. She has her own style. And she draws Miss Mexica beautifully. And any character that I am inspired to tell her about, I'm like Yaktoon, Mazoret, Invicta Fighter Mazoret. She drew her. She's a vampire mermaid, and she drew her. And I showed Mazoret her, and she's like, "Oh my god!" But she just nails it every time, and her art, her illustrations, just keep getting better and better. So that's all I wanted to say. Jillian
Dude, shout out to
Axilium.
absolutely. Oh my gosh, it's exquisite. And again, for those who, uh, and I'm going to myself, so this is for me, but also for all of you. Where can they find the comic book?
Well, the comic book has an Instagram page. It's at Miss Mexica, like Ms. Um Mexica comic on Instagram, and then on Patreon, it's only $2 a month. You can find it. So it has its own Patreon. So we want to grow it, and we're gonna have the first physical issue on print and demand. Is going to be available to purchase October 31st.
No, that's amazing. I mean, of all the things to do in Halloween, and especially right now, it looks like we might be indoors. They should, instead of trick or treat, I mean, this is what they want in their trick or treat bag. Your comic book.
Exactly.
Why not? That's what I say.
Exactly.
That's what I
A
want.
new a new villain. Is she a villain? Is she an anti-hero? Is she a hero? You don't know yet. So you have to figure that out. Maybe she's all those things.
Mhm. And the best way to figure it out is by getting the comic. So I'm
Exactly. Just
just saying,
saying.
we're not going to give it away, not for
No.
free, especially
No,
when it's
come
a
on.
hell of a deal at $2 per month. Come on, what are you doing? Come on.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I said.
And then for one last shot, where can they find out everything about you and everything about the comic? Where can they find out more info?
So on my Instagram at Nicdali, you can find everything. You can find everything about the comic book. I'm the author. My business partner is the illustrator, and you can it'll direct you to the link to the comic book where you can go to her Instagram as well. And you can also see all of the things that I'm involved with besides the comic book and my OnlyFans too.
Bam! There it is. But thank you. Oh, and one last shot. I mean, to all your fans, and you've got so many. What would you like to say to them that have followed your career and all of your endeavors?
Honestly, thank you so much. You have no idea how much all of you means to me, and I mean that from the bottom of my dark little heart. There's been times where I've had troubled times in my life. Um, and you guys have been there to help me up. So thank you so much. I can't even describe what that is. Thank you.
That's great. That's great. And again, check out Ruben Garcia saying OnlyFans, right?
Yes.
So there's some subscribers there. So shout out to all of you guys there. Shout out to you, Nick Billy, because I mean, for you to do this and take time out of your day to do this, I am absolutely appreciative. And you're awesome.
Thank you. You're awesome.
I'm just a guy. But thank you guys for this bonus episode of According to Woods. We are out. Check it out. Check out the comic. I'm just saying. Bam. That's what we're doing.